Uh, hey folks, I am doing this because hopefully it will help with some of the LaTeX formatting, and also because Sam said this was worth extra credit. So I figured I'd make a couple of short videos, and hopefully they're helpful. This one I figured I'd talk about like header and commands and some of the basic like formatting of just how you write. And then after that, maybe in a subsequent video or two, I can talk about equations, figures, and tables. Um, okay, so I'm going to use Overleaf here because it's cloud-based, so you don't have to download anything. You just open Overleaf and you're there. And this is the test homework that I shared in the Slack channel as a format or as a template, and I stole it from these folks, which is their homework template, and then I made some modifications. Okay, so at the top of I guess like super basic, LaTeX is not like Microsoft Word where you do all your formatting as you're writing it. It's more of like, I don't know what the right word for it is, but you write code and you tell the program how you want it to format, and then you hit compile, and it will format as you've specified with your commands. So at the top of every document is like a bunch of packages and some like basic commands if you want custom commands in here. So there were a few that were already set up, which I've kind of stolen. Um, but so like a lot of these use packages type things are all the like this one, for instance, is a fancy header package. So there's lots of descriptions. If you like, what is this package? You can Google any of these packages and see all the contents. Okay, so the way we've set this up is, uh, if you want it to, so here, okay, so here's our header definition. So the way we've set this up is the left part of the header is going to be your name. Um, The center portion of the header is going to be ME541 homework, and then this is a command, homework number, which we define below. And then this is a command for today. Everything that's a command starts with a backslash. If you like need LaTeX to do something and it's not, try backslash, and then you should get like a big old list of commands that are accepted. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so let's go in here. So we've defined this command as name, and then here's the contents. So if you put your name here, I don't know. Uh, hey, there we go. Okay, so it's replaced name up here with the name that we put in here. And then if you just put a homework number in here, it'll populate the homework number. If you want to cause something to not run, if you put a percent sign, that's a comment indicator. So everything in green. There's also a rich text format, by the way. I don't know. I'm more used to the source code, so I've been using that. But your preference. Anyway, anything in green here means comment, just like you're writing any sort of code. 3 minutes. Okay, let's. What did I say? Header and commands. Okay, cool. Okay, so a couple of custom commands that have been set up in here is um, given like question, given, find, and solution are some custom commands that we've set up here. And if I go down and let me actually just let's just start a new, like, here we go. I'm just going to make a visual divider here. This doesn't really mean anything, but we're just going to say slash question. You can see it says command. Great. I'm going to put, I don't think I want square brackets. I think I need curly brackets. We're going to say 3. And let's actually recompile this, and hopefully what we get. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now we have a new page, and so this is the custom command thing, is when you type question and you put a number in the curly brackets, it's going to force a new page, and it's going to write problem whatever. Then, so here's another custom command. We're going to say given, which is not previously, which is like not a normal thing. That's just like in here, so like, and then we also have a find command. and then we have a solution. There we go. Okay, so that's just giving you some pre-made formatting, which happens to work out nicely for engineering type problems. If you don't like those, you don't have to use them. They don't really hurt anything. Let's see. So a couple of super basics. The way you indicate a new paragraph in LaTeX is you double space. So if you're typing words, if you type a bunch of words and then you double space and then you type, let's see, is it going to recompile? There we go. Okay, so you get your extra little space between the paragraph, as opposed to if you type enough words. You know what? We're going to just copy some from up there. Whereas if you type enough words, what you get is you get the single spacing within a paragraph, as is showing up on the right here. Okay, so that's paragraph. Let's see, a couple of other baked-in commands that are really helpful here. Again, I'm double spacing, which starts a new paragraph. If you want section headers, section is a like baked-in command. So you can do section 1. That's going to give you so then you could say like, oh, is it really not going to do that? What actually happens here? I don't know. Okay, well, it's supposed to just give you, it's supposed to say section 1. That might be, something's going on there. All right, well, anyway, so there's a section. You can also have a subsection. Which should give you 1.1, and then you can continue to do subsection, I believe. Let's see how that works. Oh, I see what's happening. Here we go. So it's actually auto numbering. So I was call this a. So this is actually something that I forgot. I think maybe the next level down is actually going to be called subsection. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. Hey, there we go. Okay, so if you need to make an outline format, so what I forgot here, and this is actually pretty common, I found in things I screw up, is LaTeX auto numbers. So if I now type new section, if I just type section again and say like second section, whatever, and then I keep going down, LaTeX knows that this is the second one down and it's going to label it 2. So this is very similar actually to how, if you need to do a numbered list, what we're going to say is we're going to type begin enumerate, and then we're now making a numbered list, and every time we want to add one, we just say item, and we should get 1, 2, 3, etc. And when you're done, it's pre-populating this. If it doesn't happen, the way you get out of making a numbered list is you type /end and then enumerate. If you don't want, oops, nope. If you don't want that, if instead you want a bullet pointed list, that one is called an itemize. So we're going to go begin itemize, and you can see that another nice thing about Overleaf is that it suggests commands, which is useful. It's very sort of like Excel formula like. Okay, so whatever. First item, and then again we're going to use the same command item. I hope the face cam isn't weird. Whatever. Okay, recompile. Paragraph, section, bullets, numbers. Okay, I think that's most of the things I wanted to cover here. Let's see. Okay, so like a couple of last formatting things. Oh, we're almost at 9 minutes. Yeah, let's finish this up. A couple of last formatting things here. If you want to say, if you're like, oh, I want extra space, you can add a V space, and then you can put in a number of inches. There's probably not going to be that. Let's see how this looks. Okay, cool. So you can say V space, and that just means add extra space, and your designated amount of, I don't know if other units work, but inches seem to work. Another option you can do is if you want a horizontal line, for example, that's called an H line. Let's force a recompile here. Oh, it's probably not going to work. There it is. Okay, cool. So that forces a horizontal line across the way, and we'll see that more when we get to tables. In any case, that's sort of all the basic formatting, I think, in terms of paragraphs, outlines, numbering, bullet points, as well as some of the custom commands that have been defined for this template. Let me know if you have any questions, and I am going to go on to cover, I think, equations next.